Moderation has never really been one of my strong suits. I have a hard time calming down once I've taken the initiative required in order to get riled up. And I never learned to play an instrument, although I always told myself I would. I'll tell you what I'm good at, though. I'm great at witty ripostes and clever verbal blow-by-blows. And I used to tie shoes so well, other kids in my elementary school would ask me to teach them how. Now, I don't spend much time or effort tying shoes nowadays. My discovery of the double knot was not too metaphorically unlike Christopher Columbus's discovery of the New World. The Spanish said it couldn't be done, and yet here I stand on American soil, and you know what? I haven't tied my shoes in 6 weeks. I have a hard time dealing with the concept of focus. I imagine this has something to do with my refusal to medicate myself for my attention deficit hyperactive disorder, but I also like to imagine what the world would be like if everyone was colorblind, or if electronic banking didn't exist, or any currency at all for that matter. I know, I'm getting off topic. The problem with growing up with ADHD is that when you're young, it seems like you only ever hear 4 words. Can't you sit still? And like fire makes smoke, 4 words of your own are constantly rattling around in your brain because your mouth knows better than to say them out loud. Jesus Christ, I'm trying. Consequently, the issue with being a writer with ADHD is that it makes me fucking hate writing. Don't get me wrong, I know my way around a turn of phrase. Years ago I traded all my blood for ink and my nightmares look like an endless stream of empty pages. I've circled this block so many times, I've convinced myself that I was born here. The fact of the matter is, most days when I sit down at my desk searching for inspiration amidst the artfully placed clutter around me and the scattered images and ideas in my brain that, if I'm lucky, might turn into art, I find myself distracted. This pen isn't the same pen I was using before. I should find the right one, or the differences in the shade of ink will bother me. It should be here on my desk somewhere. I guess I'll have to clean it first, though, otherwise I'll never find anything I'm looking for. That's gonna take a few minutes. Wait a second. Is my desk crooked? What the hell? Oh, the desk leg is sitting on top of the power cord for my lamp. I really need to find a better place to put that. I guess I have time now. Oh shit, I know what my problem is. I need some background noise. It's way too quiet in here for me to get anything done. Alright, now all I need to do is light a cigarette and conditions will be perfect for me to get back to... What the fuck was I doing? Oh, right, got it. Here we go. I'm distracted by how fucking distracted I am. And all the while, a ghostly facsimile of my father is telling me to sit still, but I can't. So I panic, close my notebook, leave my desk, suddenly certain that I have to change focus because I'm clearly not a writer, because a writer needs to do more than just sit and stare and think. You see, the sad tragedy of my life is that I can't meet myself halfway. I'm either all in or way out because moderation has never really been one of my strong suits. And I can't just calm down now that I'm all riled up because every page is a battleground. Every new word is a weapon in this war I'm waging against myself, apathy, and lethargy. Maybe 5 minutes ago I was convinced otherwise, but I know I have what it takes to be something great. I know that the only things stopping me are a lack of motivation brought on by chemical imbalance and a series of dreamt-up walls mortared together by the man in my mirror, built to keep my actions and goals as separate as 2 clauses gazing at each other from across a stalwart semicolon. So with all that in mind, let this be my battle cry. I am done allowing my genetics to determine my sense of self-worth. Maybe I can't sit still, but I sure as hell won't stand idle as a promise I've been making to myself for as long as I've known just what a promise really means slip through my fingers with all the weight of an empty pen. If I have to break my binding and bleed blue inspiration, I will paint my story across those mortared walls that separate actions and goals until they reach a density that causes the line between substance and subject to collapse. And count on gravity to do the rest.